Today is such a momentous day. It's one of those things that a community waits for, and it's more than just a moment, it's more than just a time in somebody's life. It's a legacy that's left for the next generation. And this new Boulder JCC is creating that legacy, and all of the people who have worked on it are the ones that are the people who are honored today. So thank you.
I get to speak on behalf of the rabbis who are all so participating in this event, but also because I'm the closest neighbor. And I just had to walk across the street, and the whole of the Bonnet Shalom office are here, and we couldn't be more thrilled to have such a great neighbor as the new Boulder JCC.
It's humbling to look out here. If you take a look around for a moment and you see the faces of probably 3, maybe 4 generations of people, the JCC has been created by this group of people. It's created by the foundations that help support us. Thank you to the community foundations that are here currently. The Boulder Jewish Community Foundation, Rose Community Foundation, the Boulder Community Foundation, and Jewish Colorado. It's great to have you all here today with us. When I think about moments, and I think about different times in our lives that have meaning, there's some of those few that you can really remember. And I know when I look around and I see the people who are here, there are a lot of those moments that have brought us to where we are today. And what those moments all collectively do, they create a legacy. And together, what we are doing by building a new JCC on the Boulder Jewish Commons, we are building a legacy for the future. And this is not just about a building. What we are doing is we are building community through a community building. That's what's so special about it. Everyone here is part of something greater than themselves. When we actually break ground together, which I've never heard of in any other community in the entire existence, we're actually going to all do it together. We're creating the legacy for all of us and for the generations to come. And whether you actually were one of the people who helped start the preschool 30 years ago, or you have a child who's going to be starting the preschool soon, and whether you gave to this project so many years ago and said, well, I hope it's going to happen sometime, or you said, I'm going to give tomorrow when I see the bulldozers actually on the ground. Or whether you have a deep connection to the JCC, are a neighbor across the street, or a part of the city, or part of the group of people who are going to actually get this thing built, you are the Boulder JCC. The JCC is a community center for that very purpose. It is beyond any single person, or any single family, or any single foundation. It is truly something for all of us to bring together. I want to actually invite Matt Rich, the Boulder JCC Board President, and our friend Ella Rose, and Butch Weaver, President of the Org Foundation, to join me up here for a special ceremony.
Well, thank you. I moved to Boulder 21 years ago with my family. Okay. 21 years ago, I moved to Boulder with my family. To Boulder with my family. There we go. And 20 years ago, I had the privilege of a small ad hoc group meeting on my back porch who said, we can do a community center. We can do a community campus in Boulder. We can do this in a couple of years. Okay. Things went on. 14 years ago, Francine Weaver and I, and the Weaver Family Foundation, had the privilege to buy this property and said, a couple of years we'll bring people together, we'll make it happen, it'll work. Onward as president of OREG Foundation 5 years ago, I had the privilege of meeting Scott Peppin. He said, yeah, now we can make this happen. Couple of years, we'll build it. Well, at least we got here. Perseverance, we made it. So I always said that this would be an interesting match grant. So the OREG Foundation is presenting the land to the JCC. The JCC now just needs to build.
This is overwhelming. I'm verklempt. It's really important to take a moment and recognize the vision of the Weaver Family Foundation. If you think about this, they purchased this land many, many, many years ago. Francine, Lavin Weaver, who is here today, and Butch and their family for their commitment to this project for so many years. Thank you. So I'll just say one more time, and probably many more, but Francine and Butch, thank you. Today is the culmination of an enormous amount of work that us at the JCC and the OREG Foundation have put in. It's the ending of the planning phase, a phase that required enormous vision, enormous hope, and enormous patience, for sure. I want to thank some of the professionals that have been critical during the last few months in getting us here today. So first, I'd like to thank A&B Bank. They've been just unbelievable partners for the JCC over the years. It's been just a pleasure working with them personally, and in a lot of ways, shapes, and forms have made our lives at the JCC easier. So thank you to A&B Bank. So now we begin a new phase, the construction phase. With over 725 individuals, families, and foundations, our community has helped take a vision and make it a reality. And many of you are here today, so thank you. Today you're standing on what will soon be the new Boulder JCC. This is going to be a place where we're going to serve the community needs and have friends and family that will come together and build lifelong relationships. After today, this isn't a dream. It's going to be a construction site. So to end our presentation, we want to look forward, look to the future, and to tell you what's coming. And to do that, I want to welcome Susan Rona and Scott Peppin.
Got my construction hat. Wow. I'm completely overwhelmed, not to take Mac's line, but this is unbelievable that we made it to this moment, that we are standing at what will be the athletic fields for the new JCC. And we've all been involved with this project for a long time, who've worked on it, and I couldn't really imagine this day, but today, walking over to where we're going to break ground in a few minutes, I could close my eyes and hear children playing and laughing in the early childhood center, and I could see a hora in the community hall with a family celebrating their bar bat mitzvah, and I could smell latkes coming from the kitchen, ready for a Hanukkah celebration. And we all have so much to look forward to as a community. Driving down here today, this building is transformative for this area on Arapahoe. And I think it's transformative for the Boulder community, it's transformative for our community, and we're just going to have a great time. It's going to be a magical moment, and I'm so glad that we can all share it together. We're going to be able to offer our community services unlike anything we've offered before. A place to really gather, to party, to dance, to learn, to garden, to cook. I have a huge list. To watch films, to play basketball, to go to camp. And really, I mean, as we design this thing, and you guys go on our website, re-familiarize yourself with this building because you're going to love it. One of my favorite features is we're going to have a fireplace in the lobby. We really want it to be your living room, away from your living room at home, for you to hang out with friends and make new ones. So we're also thrilled that we're going to be partnering with Jewish Family Service, who will have their new offices in our building. And Menorah's arts and cultural programming will be able to really expand and attract, it's going to be a great venue for amazing national speakers and performers, and we're so excited about that. So we hope you take this journey with us and follow our progress on the JCC building website, and we all get to watch this come out of the ground together. And I look forward to partying with you all when we open and have our opening celebrations. So I have to say that I think this is the best birthday present that Scott Pepper could have. It's groundbreaking. So.
Many of you know me because I've been one of the fundraiser people. Along with Susan and everybody else who's been up on this stage. So I can't resist, and I was told not to resist. We are still raising money for this project. And I think it's worth saying out, with everyone here, we hit our $18 million goal about 2 years ago, and that was our pre-construction goal. So what that meant was we knew we had enough money to go forward. Since 2013, when we did that, we've raised another $4 million to keep the project moving forward, and we've got about $3 million to go. So during construction, we will be continuing to raise money. So the good news is, if you've already given to the project, you can give again. And if you haven't given to the project, there is still time.
We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Say you don't know me, I recognize my face.